Hello YouTube, 잘 지내요? Got the fan going on today. It is a scorcher. It is getting hotter and hotter and hotter in Korea. I hope y'all are taking advantage of the heat-saving tips I provided, the Korean heat-saving tips amongst eating samgyetang and naengmyeon, probably two of the best ways to cool off for the summer. Anyways, we are currently near my work area of Hanyang to eat some delicious, delicious food. Another fantastic place called Ari Kegel. It's a little hard to kind of see the Korean spelling. And for me, I thought this was Ati. Ari is very hard to see. But this is like a Chinese Korean fusion. Come on, come see. Look at just some of the dishes they got going on. They got sticks of wood. Sounds interesting. But there was a specific dish that I saw in the review that it has a dangling, delicious piece of duck covered in cheese or sauce that you can then cut just like a kebab almost. So without further ado, YouTube, I am excited to show off this kind of new area, the Hanyang area, just a university area, local area. There are many university areas, Gyeonggu, Hongdae, but today we're going to be exploring Hanyang, specifically this restaurant behind us. And hopefully this restaurant tastes just as good as it looks. All right, let's go inside. Ooh. Whoa. This place looks very cool. Just looking over the overall vibe, I love the decor. Ooh. This place is, I guess, just open, but we're going to the second floor now. Second floor for reservations. The overall vibe of this place, YouTube, very cool. I can see how packed it might get. But looking at the overall vibe, it might get a little loud, YouTube. I do apologize, but I can see how this place might get super, super crowded because from looking at the menu, the vibe, everything looks really cool. I like that we got this nice view of the street window. I kind of wish we had the back wall with all the like the ginseng liquor and all of that, but it's already seated, unfortunately. But yeah, they have like pretty substantial list of the different alcohols, and then they have this. This is really cool. It's a like fold-up menu. Like it looks like the curtain, like you would like change clothes behind here, but if you flip it around, bam, it's a menu. That's cool. I like that. This is like a really unique way to show the menu because the menu itself actually has a nice decor to it. But this dish down here, YouTube, the one that we see the dangling duck, that's kind of what I'm looking forward to getting. It looks really, really, really good. I mean, everything on this menu looks fantastic. So I can't wait to order some drinks and some delicious, delicious food. YouTube, I was taking a look at the menu before we ordered. There are a couple of things that stand out. One is they have see if I can show it for you. This one right here, this red one, that's kakdugi bingsu. Kakdugi bingsu. Kakdugi, the kimchi radish kimchi bingsu. I don't know what that's all about. I cannot fathom what that possibly might be. But as I was taking a gander, it looks like it is, just much like the picture, it is all like bird related food. I know that sounds weird, but it's like chicken or duck. Those are the two main dishes. They do also have like pork as well, pork dishes. Honestly, everything on the menu looks fantastic and really delicious, and I still don't even really know what we're going to fully order. I was thinking about that hanging duck, but there are other things that I'm interested in trying. All right, YouTube, we got the first drink of the day. Gratis, the really awesome server, just kind of gave us this, and I was like, all right, sure. This is the Omija Damgumju, so it's like a healthy drink. It's got omija and ginseng inside, so it's a good shot. That is really good. That is very dangerously good. It kind of tastes like a tonic, is the best way to describe it. Like a seltzer almost, but not quite as bubbly. but very fruity, very light, super easy to drink. Like, I don't know, maybe 10 of these. Like, it's really easy to drink, really delicious. So it fits into the theme of the restaurant. So they got ginseng related things everywhere that I showed you. It's a healthy restaurant. So it's a Korean traditional / Chinese themed restaurant. So I'm excited. We got the very first dish of the evening, our chicken soup. Something that's very unique because over on one side we have just raw chicken, something that you typically would never see. And I guess we dip it in typically like you would with shabu shabu and beef. But as mentioned to my cohorts, nothing I like better than stick in my food. Yeah, it's nice. Get all that wood flavor. Nice. But this is a specific type of wood. I don't remember the name of it. It does have like medicinal effects to it. So that's why that is there. But I can't wait to try it out. Spicy and with some delicious chicken. They brought us our second dish, which is the fried domdak. Looks really good. They got some okra. What looks like okras on there. The smells coming off of these dishes are absolutely insane. Just take a look at that crispiness, YouTube. Yeah. There it is, YouTube. Look at that. Yeah. Really delicious. Oh, smells. Oh, it smells so good. It smells so fucking good. Alright, let's dive in. I can't wait. Oh, that is incredible. It's ever so slightly crunchy. The flavors are a little bit citrusy, a bit savory, very, very chewy. I thought this was chicken. Nice, thick, juicy cut of pork. There's some of that okra there. They also gave us the sauce to dip it in. That is absolutely insane. So far, probably one of the best dishes we got. I mean, we still got more to go, but oh, so good. Aside from the fact that it's a little chewy, like different from regular chicken breast, you almost couldn't tell the difference. Like if I didn't know this was pork, there's no way I would tell. The flavors almost taste exactly the same as like fried chicken. It's so good. Oh. YouTube, I'm so happy with the pork. Hands down, best pork I've had. Fried pork. I can't think of any other fried pork that beats this fried pork. So good. Alright, YouTube, we finally got our drink. Our ukpunja drink. Very sweet. Again, kind of similar to like a tonic, but again, not very carbonated, but really, really strong ukpunja flavor. This is yagwamun, which has more of a citrusy flavor. It almost tastes like a basic highball, but a little better. It's got a little more flavor to it. All right, we got a little bit of the soup. We're still waiting on the chicken because it's raw chicken. Oh, but I love the steam coming out. Oh, it smells spicy. It's got a nice, slight smell of herbs. And you can definitely tell that the chicken has been stewing in there for a while. You got a nice taste of chicken. Alright, so it's sip. Oh, that's so good. Yeah. YouTube, this is a broth that hits you hard. It's spicy, but not overly spicy. I thought it would be spicier, but it's got a good mix of salty, MSG, spice, and the herbs, spices, everything mixes so well. We got this nice little jujube in here. Alright, let's go for the chicken. Main part. Mmm. Mmm. Wow. That chicken is really tender. I was a little hesitant when we saw the raw chicken, getting cooked in the broth, but it didn't. Sometimes when you boil like raw chicken right away, it has like a dry, not very good taste. It just tastes like nothing. It's bland. It sucks. But that's not the case with this chicken. The chicken is perfectly soft and has absorbed the flavors of the broth really, really well. So you're left with this deliciously soft, tender, it's a healthy chicken because you're not frying it, you're not putting it in oil. It's just been cooking in this delicious broth. Tomorrow is Jungbo, typically the second day, second hottest day of the year where you'll eat samgyetang. So we're kind of having our quote-unquote samgyetang a little bit early this year. Yeah, look at that. I can eat this soup all day. It really is like a good, healthy soup. Like I can't imagine buying this or eating this and feeling like that afterwards. It's really, really healthy, which makes sense for the theme of the restaurant. Here is the hanging duck in all its glory. Look at that. They got this like kind of demi-glaze, I guess, sauce on there, and it is just drooping with all the fixing down below. It looks like you got some, I don't know if these are like tortilla chips or rice flour chips, I'm not sure. It looks like they got some lettuce, cabbage, some sauce down below with lemon, and we're left to our own means to cut it and make little snacky snacks, little appetizers. Let's get a nice slice. Whoa. Wow, look at that. Time for the eating of the duck. A nice, delicious piece there. Some cabbage. That is absolutely amazing. Wow. That is like the softest meat that I've had in a long time. That duck is so well cooked. And to be fair, this piece kind of does look like a piece of sausage. Oh. There's no way after eating this duck that you can ever say that you don't like duck. This duck is fantastic. If you haven't had duck before and you're like, for whatever reason, scared to try it, this is the place. This is the place to come to. Oh, that like mustard glazed sauce that they have on the duck, covering the span of it, combined with like how juicy and soft it is unreal. Everything else doesn't really matter. Like the little chips, the cabbage, it's like little extras, but the duck really is the star, and I can see why this is one of the famous items to order. This is actually a limited item, so they don't sell it all day. So it's that popular, and I mean, the skin is so crunchy. Perfectly fried duck. Everything at this restaurant has been such a delight. I can't tell which dish I like the most, but the duck definitely takes the highlight here. I can understand why it's the most famous. I can understand why it's limited. I mean, just alone, someone could finish it by themselves and have a perfect meal. 2 or 3 people sharing is also great. But everything in this restaurant has been fantastic. I highly recommend going visiting this restaurant on YouTube. I'm going to enjoy the rest of my meal show you the restaurant a little bit later, but until then, it's been a real pleasure to come here and show this place off for all of you. So make sure to come in the Hanyang area. They do have other areas, locations like in Hanyang. So you don't have to specifically come to Hanyang, but it might be nice to get away from the hustle and bustle of busier streets in Hanyang and come check out this place. All right, YouTube, we wrapped up this delicious meal. Woo. God dang. Best duck I've ever had. Best pork. Best chicken. It's phenomenal. This place. Arigato. Arigato. Perfect restaurant. Highly, highly recommend coming here. Stop by with friends, by yourself, whatever it is. And YouTube, I hope you enjoyed vicariously through me. And I'll see you next week for another awesome video. Peace out.